All right, just finished picking up my parts at the box. Now let's go. Okay, so we're gonna start this video out with the main thing happening this week, which is my car being fixed, or should be fixed. So I just pulled up to the place. They told me the car was ready. I got in the car, put all my stuff in, went to drive out of the parking lot, and it stopped immediately. So they took it back again, and we're gonna see what's going on, because I've already paid, so we got to get this thing working, man. After I left that day, the car was in fact not fixed. Not only was it losing power while I was actively driving, but it even happened a few times like while I was on the freeway, which is crazy. At this point, I do not feel comfortable driving it to Florida, so I'll definitely be back at the shop first thing tomorrow morning. Okay, picture this. You got your car fixed yesterday, and as soon as you were about to pull out, the car stopped. So you brought it back today to have them to come take a look at it, and they've test drove the vehicle and everything, and it's not turning off. So I can't get it to redo what it did. So I'm gonna roll with it, you know what I mean? I'm not mad. I mean, because if it's working, it's working. But I have a few days before I'm scheduled to leave here to go to Florida. So let's see how it acts for the rest of the week. And within the hour, she had stopped on me again at the red light. Here we go. Car done stopped. Like, at this point, I just decided I'm going to pull up ChatGPT because something is going on. Even though I can't replicate whatever that is when they do the test drive at the shop, something is definitely going on. And being transparent about a few more of the other symptoms that was happening when I was driving, we ended up landing on the fact that this was probably a transmission issue, or a transmission fluid issue to be exact. And for that, I would actually have to take it to the dealer. Okay, so it's a new day and I'm actually at Mazda, which means something else must be going on with my car. Absolutely. Now I'm checking to see if the transmission is having an issue because it's kind of sliding between gears. So let's see what we can get done. I'm still trying to make it to Florida. This is turning out to be a lot more than what I expected. After speaking with the service technician, he gave me a rough estimate of about how much this would cost to have done. And he also let me know that it was a little late in the evening to try to have it done without leaving my car overnight. But it was already Friday. So I was just like, you know what? When is the next availability? Ended up being Monday. I was like, I'll just bring it back first thing Monday morning. And at least for the weekend, my car is off of my mind. This weekend, I'm working an event with the Mercedes-Benz team. And in a later video, we'll discuss like what I do for work. But for right now, let's go. Firstly, if you've ever been to an event at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, then you already know the best way to travel is by train, because the traffic is just simply not worth the hassle. People get here really early to tailgate, and the Home Depot backyard makes that super easy. All right, so I go to Will Call to pick up my credentials, and I'm in now. And honestly, it's a long walk from the gate to where our meeting spot is. But you do get to walk past the Falcons locker room and all of that. Now, once I make it to my destination, it's about 30 minutes before I have to report to my actual activation spot before the players walk through. But before that happened, two of my coworkers came up to me and kind of asked me what I've been doing. And they asked if they could be the first followers of the Pleasant Nomad. Now, if I'm being honest, this made me just a little bit nervous because these were the first people that I had even told that I had created a YouTube channel. And my intent was to kind of keep it under wraps until I had maybe 20 videos or so on the channel. But the universe had different plans and was like, hey, you got to start somewhere. And they were the start. The Atlanta United players came walking through. And before kickoff even happened, I had hit the ground running. I mean, like, I run a virtual race game where kids are able to race each other while dodging soccer players and jumping over hurdles. And if I'm being honest, they really love it. Maybe some of the adults too, but they really like it. Well, that's the end of another week with the Pleasant Nomad. And my car will be back in the shop first thing Monday morning. And my actual gig in Florida that I'm supposed to work starts this week. So after Monday, I'll be finding out if A, I'll be headed to Florida, or B, I'll be canceling multiple days worth of gigs and redirecting this whole nomad life. Either way, I'll still have the courage and curiosity to trust the road ahead. Till next time, nomads.